before.
Hey, Kevin.
But I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center. And for Denver, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at point guard. And it's Gordon missing. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Hardaway passes to Powell. Back to Hardaway. Shoots over Barton. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Doncic. To the middle, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Hardaway, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Murray. Here's Gordon. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Pass to Finney Smith. The dish to Hardaway. Doncic looking it over. 4 on the clock. The 19-foot shot. That one off the back iron and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The kick out to Barton. Back to Murray. Here's Jokic. Barton from outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
After a bunch of hard work, Barton's become a decent threat from deep. Got to watch out for him now.
The pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Out to the right wing. Finney Smith. Dallas again missing. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports. And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now here's Murray. Passes to Jokic. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Doncic passes to...
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power.
Pass to Jokic. He kicks it to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Inside, here's Finney-Smith, and he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Nuggets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Murray against Doncic. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Denver on top, up by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Murray outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Martin with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Murray, good.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Doncic outside. Pop pass.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 8. Left side, Gordon. Powell with the steal. Barton against Hardaway. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And finished off by Porter.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
To the paint. Stolen by Gordon. Porter passes to Jokic. Kicks to Murray. Shoots over Doncic. Murray, no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Doncic. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Back to Porter. To the inside. Jokic. It's deflected.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Porzingis finds Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 3. Out to Doncic. For 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver in the lead. In the corner, Murray with it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react.
Oh, that was terrific!
And getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Thompson with it, picked up by Rivers. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Over Rivers. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Brunson. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Morris outside. 5 to shoot. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
The pass to Bullock. Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Bullock from past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Bullock's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Dozier passes to Bull. Yes, that goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bullock with it. Guarded now by Morris. Now here's Bullock. He has 6. Passes it to Kleba. Basket good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Morris against Brunson. Morris dishes the Bull. Kleba with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Dallas moving it around. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one is no good. Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Morris passes to Green. Pass to Dozier. Morris outside. Pass to Dozier. Goes back up. And Bull with the lay-in. Bull's got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
16 feet away. Brown controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Green passes to Dozier. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Rivers looking over the floor. Here's Morris. Bullock with the rebound. Brunson with a clean look. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Mavericks on top, leading by a point. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Defensively, keep talking. Right, keep helping.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Austin Rivers. Cole is out there with Green. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Back to Morris, and the pass to Dozier. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Here's Bowl. Second shot opportunity. And it's Green missing. The Mavericks leading. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Passes it to Jokic. He's off on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. To the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Jokic slings it in.
Guys, I like the hustle from Jokic. I mean, this guy knows exactly how to get to his spots in transition.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
Michael Porter Jr.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Murray against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Over Murray.
And you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Barton finds Jokic. Shot from the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Makes it off the glass. Porzingis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
It's Barton on the wing. Now Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, no good.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic with the bucket.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Pass to Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots. Fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Murray against Doncic. Porter bounce pass. Gordon deciding where to go with it. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And a wide open look for Porter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Porzingis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
All that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive. And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Doncic against Murray. He kicks to Barton. Over Hardaway. The Nuggets with another miss.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Murray outside. From deep three-point range. The kick out to Barton. Launches a three. No good. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
championship and that All-Star win. That's exciting. Now, you were a finalist and runner.
That's it. Let's hear it.
And nothing.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. And for the Clippers, the team leaders George and Leonard are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Here's Powell. Hardaway with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
And there's the pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Releases from 15, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
The Mavericks pull it in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
No good on the second free throw. Clippers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Leonard against Doncic. Second chance effort. Outside for Jackson. Back to Leonard. The 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal. It's tipped. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Jackson passes to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
Now Leonard. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Left side, Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Powell. Clock at 6. Back to Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic outside. Passes to Finney-Smith. Porzingis against George. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Leonard.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, George. And George with this stuff.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Jackson against Doncic. Jackson passes to Zubac. Doncic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Hardaway goes in. Leonard with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out to the right wing. And Marcus Morris with the 3.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith looking for George. He gets it there. Outside Leonard. He got it up. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5. Home in the paint. A miss that time would have put him up.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Great open look there. Porzingis has got 6.
The all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
High post, Zubac. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Powell pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good from long range. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Hardaway against George. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass, and the great hands on the catch.
Pass to Finney Smith. Doncic against Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's George. That shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Inside, Leonard. Off target at the rim. Mavericks leading by 7. Hardaway for 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Guarded by Hardaway. Kicks to Jackson. The pass to Zubac. The shot by George. Wide open. Sinks the triple. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Outside, Porzingis. 1:29 left here in the second. Back to Doncic. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
George passes to Leonard. No good on the shot. Nice D from Doncic.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
.105 left in the first half. On the wing, Hardaway. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 4. Outside for Jackson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Nice play. Usually Reggie prefers to initiate, but this time gets it done off the catch.
Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. There's the drive, and Doncic throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Here's Doncic. Up again, can't get the footback. No good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 4 assists.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward position. And it's Zubac in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Jackson kicks to George. Free throw line jump shot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 7 points in the game. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
And the basket by Jackson.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite, a big asset off the dribble.
On the wing, Hardaway, defended by George. Doncic finds Powell. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Left side, Leonard. On the wing, George. For the lead. Offensive rebound. Zubac, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They lead by 1. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. George against Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Passes it to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. That shot wide open. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Jackson has the open look. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Powell. Zubac defending. Outside Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Leonard on the wing. Left side, Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. Mann comes in for Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bledsoe passes to Ibaka. Right side, Batum. And it falls over the rim and in. Batum's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
And the length that Batum provides on the wing, Smitty, great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Bledsoe kicks to Kennard. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
At the Kleba. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Kleba's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Puts up a three. Kennard's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Batum, good. Batum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Brown, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Tie game in Los Angeles. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. On out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 5 spot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Down low. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Back to Doncic. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Jackson looking it over. Leonard against Doncic. Leonard attacking and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Tim Hardaway picks one up.
The dribble drive, yet another tool in Leonard's extensive arsenal, earns him a trip to the line.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. To the inside, Zubac. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Powell.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Jackson kicks to George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Powell.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Leonard on the wing. Powell with the steal. Hardaway with it. George picks him up, and now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Doncic passes to Porzingis, so they take the lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Zubac kicks to George. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Clock is at 3. Shoots from the elbow. No good from Finney-Smith. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And 11 points for Marcus Morris.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Right wing and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
George passes to Leonard. It's a hand on it, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
That's what Jackson's doing right now. Supreme confidence in the clutch.
Outside Hardaway. The Mavericks rebound. On the wing, Doncic. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic against Leonard, and the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
12 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now, here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Yes!
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Porzingis is a dependable late-game scoring option.
And the Clippers call time here. Guys, your thoughts?
and they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game.
Thanks, Brian.
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that.
Now here's Jackson. Defended by Gordon. Kicks it to George. Goes back up. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Jokic. Outside for Porter. Back to Barton. 4 on the clock. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game. And Jokic has been posting prime Russell Westbrook numbers with staggering efficiency here, Brent.
Well, it's incredible just the patience he plays with and then the decision-making that he has, waiting for the right cut, delivering the ball on time and on target.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Will Barton picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And Zubats drops them both. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate, and a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
Murray, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's George. Jackson outside. Some room here for George. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Jokic has got 5 points.
And Jokic using those muscles. Yeah, they're in there, not allowing the defense to slow him down.
Pass to Leonard. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Murray. Barton, the pass to Gordon. The kick out to Barton. And here's Porter. Now here's Murray. Can't hit from the low block. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Zubats inside, working on Jokic. A nice shot by Zubats.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Porter to the middle. Here's Jokic, and he can't jam it through. Jackson against Murray. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 7 points in the game. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's George. 1:07 left in the first. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Pass to Zubats. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. George with it. Checked by Gordon. Murray against Leonard. Elbow shot on the way. Zubats tips it back in. Zubats has got 6.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Murray, no good. Leonard against Porter. Leonard right side. Drops in the layup for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Pass to George. Another shot. Misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Barton, the pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Now here's Barton. Here's the 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. And it's the Clippers on the break. Leonard against Murray. Shot on the wing. That one a little long.
teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Zubats against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Murray against Jackson. Right side Murray. Shot clock at 6. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Murray against Jackson. Here's Zubats. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remain in the...
Here's Porter. Leonard defending. Gordon left side. Here's Porter. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots. And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former defensive player of the year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Oh my goodness.
A big finish right there.
Awesome.
And in that sequence, you saw Jokic and the way that he goes to work. Just beat everybody to the ball.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. From deep. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Jackson. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Jokic. Porter, the pass to Barton. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. George outside. Launches a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Porter, the pass to Gordon. Six on the shot clock. Murray finds Gordon. And the 3 off target. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
From deep 3-point range. That misses. Would have counted had... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Terrence Mann, Luke Kennard out there with Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Serge Ibaka, and it's Batum in at power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. High post Ibaka. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Pass to Batum. Tipped away. Outside for Green. Fires for three. And it's Denver with a rebound. To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
90 seconds into the second half now. Out to the right wing. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. The Nuggets making a switch here. Bowles checked in. Denver in the lead. Here's Rivers. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Morris against Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bowl. 4-3. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Mann. Soft touch off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Terrence Mann, one of those guys in the draft that maybe people didn't realize was this good, and the Clippers have done a good job of developing him.
Morris can't hit. The Clippers trail. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. They now take the lead. Ibaka's got his first 2 points of the night.
Kennard making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
Thinking about Mann, you love the competitiveness he shows on the court.
Oh, I love it. He gets out there. He's aggressive on defense. He ups the tempo of play, and he brings that kind of spirit, B.A.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Bowl. Count it. Good. And the Nuggets lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
1:43 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Batum. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Batum's got his first basket.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
On the attack, Morris. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Down low. It's stolen by Green.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Morris against Bledsoe. Pass to Rivers. Over Kennard. Rivers' shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Batum. Back to man. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris down low. He's covered by Bledsoe. Outside for Green. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Dozier. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
It's still anybody's game as we... And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Bowl in at the 5, roaming the paint. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And for Denver, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Leonard against Porter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Murray. Shoots from 14, and that one comes up a bit short.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
To the inside, Gordon with a steal. Out on his own on the break. And it's Jokic missing. Jackson against Murray. Down low. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Jokic finds Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. And that one drops. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Porter against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Inside. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, Air Serbia. Jokic up there.
George against Barton. George outside. Pass to Zubac. Barton against George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubac's shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Porter the pass to Gordon. To the middle. The kick out to Barton. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And it's a 4-point Denver lead.
Nice work from Will Barton that time. What a big bucket from a big-time player.
George against Barton. From deep. George, no good. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Gordon. Wow. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
George passes to Zubac. Uses the glass on the layup.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Zubac against Jokic. Into the lane. They kick it out to Murray. Looking to get it going, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Clippers trail. George outside. To the paint. Porter pulls it in.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barton. Outside for Porter. Back to Barton. Clock at 6. Outside Murray. Driving to the basket. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
Pass to Zubac. And here's George. Back to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
One thing about Porter Jr. you talk about is consistency, and that is just not on the floor. It's about his health and availability to his team so he can show off the multi-talented game he does have.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. For three, George. And it's Denver with a rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Aaron Gordon at the line for 2.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. From deep. Oh, he buried the three.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
So it's Denver picking up the win. And they barely squeezed. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside... point guard position. And for Dallas, Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at point. And after a long offseason, both teams sure would like to kick things off with a win.
Yeah, and don't forget, B.A., these early games count the same as the ones down the stretch. A hot start can make all the difference in building momentum and getting you to your ultimate goal.
Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
You got to box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic passes to Powell. A good look from Doncic. Gets an open look and hits it.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Here's Barton. Fires from 14. Gordon right side. And here's Porter outside. Doncic pulls down the board.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. Doncic has got 5 now.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer. Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Denver. Porzingis, and a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Pass to Gordon. Barton outside. Now Jokic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. That started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Bol, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Jokic. Misses off the left iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Bol. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball. And almost always makes the right decision.
Now here's Powell. Doncic finds Powell. Now here's Hardaway. To the middle. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That three's off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Barton with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Bol, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Powell passes to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Offline with a 3. Well, the Nuggets shooting 43% to get this one underway. Here's Barton. And here's Porter outside. Hits the trifecta.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Outside Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Porter. The 3. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Impeccable timing from Jokic. Getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Here's Powell. And here's Doncic. Defended by Murray. Here's Bol. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Outside Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And it's Jokic missing. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Nuggets on top, leading by... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. 4 on the clock. Doncic, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Powell with a steal. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, we've heard what the older generation has to say. Get Kristaps Porzingis into the post. Punish those little defenders. But you have to realize the game has evolved. Post-ups are not as significant as they were back in the older generations. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
To the inside. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Bowl. Doncic grabs the miss. And Doris, in this Mavericks offense, Porzingis is scoring with the most efficiency of his career.
And, you know, you almost feel sorry for defenders trying to close out to him beyond the arc. At 7'3", it is awfully hard to bother that shot.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Fires from deep. Blocked. Back come the Nuggets on the run. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Down low. Here's Barton. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Barton's gotten his first basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Doncic outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. He's guarded by Barton. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pocket 4. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And he's going for the lob. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Murray against Doncic. Outside Murray. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Howe with a steal. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Now here's Doncic. He has 7. To the middle. Doncic on the wing. Back to Finney-Smith. From about 16, buries the jump shot. Doncic has got 9 points.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Pass to Jokic. Right side Porter. There's the double with Doncic. Here's Bowl. And he jams it home with authority.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Doncic is doubled. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with the nice finish.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Barton. Offensive board. Bowl. Murray for three. Connects from downtown. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nuggets ahead, leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Michael Malone. We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the 5. Pass to Kleba. Back to Bullock. For the lead. The shot misses. And the Nuggets going the other way now. After this one, they're off to Los Angeles to take on the Clippers. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Rivers. Back to Morris. Here's Najee. Morris outside. Just 3 to shoot. And he makes it on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Rivers. And that comes off the assist by Green.
There is a determination that Austin Rivers brings on dribble drives. He will not fear contact. Believe that.
Brunson passes to Brown. Now here's Kleba. Brown finds Kleba. Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Brunson with a double team. Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. Here's Dozier. He's checked by Kleba. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And they're on the break. Here's Dozier. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Denver in the lead. Outside, Green. Morris with it.
2 minutes.
Now here's Green. Here's Rivers. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Brown. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Moses Brown.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Morris against Brunson. Right wing to the paint. Brown with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Rivers. And here is Green. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Moses Brown.
He's off on the second. And the Nuggets shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Rivers. Here's Dozier, defended by Brown. Six on the shot clock. Back to Rivers. The Nuggets need to get one up. Inside. Brown with the steal. To the paint. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris with it, guarded by Kleba. Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Bullock. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. It's Bullock on the wing. Dallas no good that time either. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Nuggets ahead, up 1. And coming up as soon as and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Moses Brown. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Maxi Kleba, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And Gordon with the big finish.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Down low. Here's Powell. Oh, okay then.
Dwight Powell showing some flash and some panache.
On the wing, Porter. For 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's Doncic on the drive.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Barton outside. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Denver.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Murray against Doncic. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Powell outside. Here's Finney-Smith. They get it back.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Denver's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Murray against Doncic. Outside Porter. Gordon left side. Barton outside. Takes the three. That one no good. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Powell passes to Hardaway. Oh, deflected. Porter with the steal. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. Porzingis passes to Powell. Good.
Gigantic shots like that have to help Powell's confidence. Quality look.
Denver's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Porter from behind the arc. Mavericks with a rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. And now we've got an intentional foul. The Nuggets making a switch here. Bulls checked in. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. Now Doncic to tie it up. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Murray passes to Barton. Here's Bull, and stolen by Porzingis. Doncic outside to take the lead, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Nuggets trail. Barton outside. Looking to win the run. Point clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. Hardaway on the wing. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis passes to Powell. And it's Denver with a rebound. Barton with it. It's good!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. And stolen by Jokic. And they're running. He connects.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Now Hardaway. Shoots over Barton. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Here's Finney-Smith. Offline. So it's Denver picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are.
Well, guys,
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. And for Dallas, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. For teams that were close to a title last year, Smitty, I'm sure opening night couldn't come fast enough.
You're totally right, B.A. Unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
Here are the Clippers. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
George, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Hardaway finds Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range. Rejected by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Here's Leonard. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Porzingis.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
And the Clippers have possession after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Porzingis. Off target from three-point range.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Leonard passes to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by George. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Finney-Smith with it. Leonard defending. The Clippers grab the miss. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. George outside. From downtown. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I just love the ball movement.
George against Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. They need this. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Here's Leonard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Leonard's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now here's Powell. He's guarded by Zubats. Doncic against George. Doncic passes to Powell. Now here's Porzingis. From deep, here's Doncic. Buries it from three. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Takes a 13-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Now here's Finney-Smith. Tight defense on him. Intercepted. Leonard left side. That one goes. Count it. Leonard's got his third basket on the night right there. The Mavericks trailing. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. The three is up. Paul George pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Jackson gets the bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Takes it inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's Doncic with a drive. Powell passes to Doncic. Not going to go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Pass to Jackson. Back to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Defended by Porzingis. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Doncic against Leonard. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Doncic on the wing. To the inside. Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Powell's got his first points of the night.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here's Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Doncic. He's got 11. Outside Hardaway. Finney-Smith with it. Zubac there. Hardaway, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now covers. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Second shot opportunity. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Doncic against Jackson. Doncic passes to Powell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Reverses. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard gets the bucket.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Here's Hardaway. Paul George pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And so it's lost.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Paul George has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. They've got Terrence Mann, Nicholas Batum out there with Serge Ibaka. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1. On the wing, Bledsoe. Brunson defending. Pass to Batum. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Mann. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
At that time, the defender a little out of control. Serge Ibaka wily enough to draw the foul.
Both free throws good from Ibaka.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. Pass to Bullock.
Clippers foul. Nick Batum. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Offensive rebound. Brown. Here's Bullock, defended by Kennard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he sinks the second. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Bledsoe against Brunson. Pass to man. And here's Ibaka. Outside Brunson. Kleba down low. Defended by Kennard. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And that one's good, man.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Here's Bullock. Now Brown. And the layup falls.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Batum. He's checked by Kleba. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Brown inside. Ibaka on him. Brown finds Kleba. Outside Brunson. Kleba down low. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the layup is good off the glass.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Kennard outside. Batum in the post. He's checked by Kleba. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Brunson against Bledsoe. And Brunson, here we go. 2 points. That one goes.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Bledsoe against Brunson. Bledsoe, pass to Ibaka. Here's Kennard. Three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bullock. Let's go with a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
What vision from Bledsoe? A point who can score it and dish it.
Bledsoe against Brunson. Down low. Here's Kleba, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Batum. Back to Bledsoe. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Brunson with it, and it's Bledsoe picking him up. Bullock, good.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And here's Bledsoe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he gets that one. Here's Bullock. Pass to Kleba. 2 on the clock. No luck on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead, up by 8. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Right play like you've been doing all night. Huh?
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Jalen Brunson. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. On the wing, Bledsoe, guarded by Doncic. On the wing man, three-pointer. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for the Clippers. To the middle. Out to Leonard. To the paint. The Clippers rebound. Jackson, the pass to George. Porzingis against Leonard. Porzingis is doubled. Pass to Finney-Smith. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds now. 14 feet away. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
Leonard outside. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Inside. Powell with a steal. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Powell. With the putback. Back to Hardaway. To the middle.
Switch.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Powell in the post. Zubac's there. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Jackson against Doncic. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Finished off the break. And the Clippers lead by 9. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Jackson. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. Clock at 6. George for 3. That one doesn't drop.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doncic finds Hardaway to the inside. Up to Powell. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Clippers in the lead. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Now here's Leonard. He's marked by Finney-Smith. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Doncic. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Jackson on the wing, guarded by Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Mavericks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Doncic with it. Jackson in his pocket. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. George against Doncic. George, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Zubac with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Porzingis against George. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Oh, nails the triple.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Leonard for 3. Yes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. And the Clippers starting five. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one. And for Denver, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And here we are, opening night. Brent, do you have some special memories from an opening night you played in?
Man, I'm fired up, Kevin. Opening night. I hope you're excited. I know you are. I remember back in 1995, those many years ago, we had played against the Phoenix Suns, and they at the time had a player that said something during a free throw when the arena was completely quiet. Clippers against Suns. I can't repeat it in this broadcast, but at the commercial break, Kevin, I'll share it with you. But thank you for reminding me of it.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. To the inside. Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Jokic with the steal.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside Leonard. Defended by Gordon. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Right side, Porter. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Zubac.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. Made that shooter a little bit nervous.
Martin from outside. The Nuggets with another miss. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Denver with the ball after the Clippers pick up 2.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Porter against Leonard. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Barton against George. Back to Barton. And it's Jokic in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Inside. The putback, and he stays with it.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Nuggets.
Oh, Murray just pulling right up on the defense. Great at shooting off the dribble.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. 1:15 left to play here in the first. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Leonard. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Now Murray. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 1st foul.
His 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
40 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Here's Jokic.
And a good example of why Leonard perpetually makes the all-defensive team. You are caught on the Hawaiian Islands. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Murray, good.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Outside, George. The 15-footer, George. Great positioning on the putback.
PG picking the right spot that time to pick up the offensive rebound.
From deep. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He got into double digits. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the 1st quarter. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that 1st period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that 1st quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Nuggets trail.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective, and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. He didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. But Paul George still gets it done. Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Murray against Jackson. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Now the pass to Zubats. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Porter, no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
George looking around. To the paint. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Jackson against Murray. The feed to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline try. And another miss by Denver.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And that one drops for him.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
For 3, Murray. Can they get it? Hands it from downtown. Murray's got 13 points.
And that gets him going here in the 2nd after hitting 2 from long range in that 1st.
George passes to Zubats. Back to George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3 ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage, to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Bledsoe outside. Kennard with the ball. Back to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Batum. And it's blocked by Gordon. Barton passes to Jokic. Back to Barton. Outside Porter. Passes it to Jokic. Fires top of the key. He gets it in there. Porter's got his first points of the night.
Such a talented shooter, tough guard with Porter and his size.
Left side Ibaka. Murray against Bledsoe. To the paint. Here's Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And that jumper from Jokic in the mid-range, he's so set in there. It looks awkward, but the results are good.
There's the feed to Batum. Good defense by Jokic.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
They get the rebound. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Ibaka. Bledsoe is out there with Kennard. Then there's Batum, and it's man in at the small forward position. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Nuggets now. A 2-point game. Morris passes to Dozier. Now Rivers. Pass to Dozier. Back to Rivers. Drives to the hoop. No good. That would have tied it. And Los Angeles guys shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field.
And you think about Austin Rivers being the 10th pick in the NBA draft and having such an illustrious high school career.
They double him with Rivers. Batum. Denver grabs the miss.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And Brent Rivers certainly racking up the air miles over his career. He's been a valued contributor along the way.
Yeah, the journey continues for Austin Rivers, and there's nothing wrong with that, Kevin. You know, he's the guy who loves the big stage. He continues to have confidence in himself. The consistency hasn't always been there, but, man, he steps up at big moments, and teams need guys like that that are willing to put it all on the line.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Rivers passes to Bull. For the tie, he takes it up and lays it in. Bull's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Inside, and stolen by Bull. One-on-one here. Here's Green. Dozier passes to Green. Kicks it to Bull. Up top, Rivers. For the lead. No good at the rim.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Green left side. Here's Bull. And it's off the back rim. No good. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Batum dishes to Ibaka.
And you watch Bull on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
Dozier kicks the Bull. Lets it go from the wing. Batum grabs the miss.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morris finds Green. Here's Bull. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Rivers against Kennard. He kicks it to Bledsoe. The pass to Batum. Looking for Kennard. He gets it in there. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kennard saw the opening, got up there, and really threw it down.
Pass to Bull. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. Rivers kicks to Bull. The Nuggets with another miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Batum wide open. He fired.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Passes it to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Kennard for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers lead. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Morris. Green is out there with Bull. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Rivers. And it's Dozier in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. And that's an intentional foul. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Nuggets.
Leonard against Porter. Leonard the pass to George. Back to Leonard. To the inside. Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. From 13. He can't get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Inside. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got it all tied up now for Denver.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Jackson finds Leonard. To the paint. Jokic with the steal. Jackson against Murray.
Murray right now just being relentless on the offensive end, drives right into the foul, and then takes that shot.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
But you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game, and sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Leonard inside. Porter's there. Second chance shot. Leonard kicks to George. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Barton. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Down low. And the rejection by Zubac. Goes back up. Murray against Jackson. From the arc. Murray, no good. The Clippers trail. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Gordon against Leonard. And he converts the layup.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Murray against Jackson. Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Goes up the baseline. The Nuggets with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Jackson against Murray.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine through.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
Murray against Jackson. Murray right side. 6 on the shot clock. And then Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Murray. Takes it out to Leonard, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Stolen by Zubac. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Here's Murray. Barton outside. Count it!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
George dishes to Leonard. Over to the wing. Oh, off target. And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And then George with the jam.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and
Thank you.